Greetings everyone in the YouTube community. I want to, this is kind of a spur of the moment. Actually not, I've been writing notes for the last few days. But anyway, this is something, what I want to share with you today is something that I have been doing for many years, going all the way back to the mid-70s when I started shooting 35 millimeter film, photography on film, before the digital age, before YouTube. But with all this coming up, what I want to show you is something that can help not only small channels, 0 subscribers, to this will help large channels, everybody. It's a tactic I've used, and I'm sure that the bigger channels, they probably already do things like this. In fact, some of the things that I'm going to share with you are things I've actually picked up from reading Brian G. Johnson's book and watching Nick Nimmin's videos. Anyway, let me get on to that, and be sure to watch this all the way through, because I believe if you're struggling, these tips will help you, and we will get going on that right after this. Good morning everyone, this is Karl F. Rose recording live from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Sunday, January 21st, 2018. And what I want to share with you today is a plan of action that I have, considering all the changes coming up in YouTube. And I mean, even though it's this year, you can bet that YouTube will continue to evolve, and every year there's going to be changes. So this is a universal plan of action, something that I've implemented in everything else I've done, mainly my still photography and that, for many years. Okay, what you're looking at here is just a bunch of my scribbled notes here, but normally I would have I'm a flowchart kind of person. Normally I would have written all this out and had a flowchart, but I just wanted to show you again. This is just really, this is the rough draft. I just wrote these notes yesterday. Anyway, what this video is not about, I'm not going to get into any of the things on the new. Many people have discussed the details of the new YouTube changes. What this video is about, and what I plan to explain to you, and that's why it's important to go through to the whole thing, is this. My information, what I want to share with you, is to help you grow your channel, help you strategically plan things. Okay, this is, all of us small channels have been given basically have been given a goal and a guideline, which is okay. I mean, I personally, I will probably be demonetized in February, but that's that. The focus should be now. How do we move forward? There's a way to move forward. We can all move forward. And these tips, what I'm going to show with you, can help you. Anyway, it's what I call it, my YouTube plan of action. Okay? These are my notes. When given back in the day when I was learning shooting film photography, my mentor actually learned from, his mentor was none other than Ansel Adams. But I'm not going to throw out any names or who's who, but my mentor learned directly from Ansel Adams. Anyway, so I have this list. So what I've done, and when I've been given a project, something that's, big, first thing I do is I write down notes. And generally, I usually make most of my notes before I go to bed. There's a reason for that. Two things I do before I go to bed. After I'm done watching all my stuff and learning stuff, I shut off all my phones. I shut off the TV. I shut off everything except for a little flashlight. Then I write down everything that I've learned. And the reason the studies show that if you before you go to bed, you need to have all these electronic devices off and everything for a couple hours or so. And so that's part of the reason for a better night's sleep. In addition, it's been proven that writing down things helps you retain, because I forget a lot of things. I mean, I forget everything. I'd forget my left foot if possible. But anyway, so what I've got here is my notes, and this is my guideline. This is what. Okay, so first of all, what I've titled it here is I've got YouTube channel and video to-do list. Okay, so first of all, I've written down what I want to do with my channel. First of all, what I want to do is continue to improve my channel. I've been working on that since the new, fixing my updating my playlist, editing my playlist, optimizing older videos, etc., etc., etc. Then I constantly, from something I've learned from Nick Nimmin, is to make a list for future videos. To give you an example, I've got about 6 here. Okay, personally, what I've got here is one, Roku TV channels and setup, and then in a subcategory, because I'm going to have about 8 or 10 videos coming up on this. So concerning Roku TV, then I've got the how-tos and to describe individual channels that I like, what I don't like. I'm going there, and then number 2, 360-degree videos, something I started. I got a 360-degree video last year, so I'm going to be doing. I just got some lighting set up, and I've got a perfect idea to how to get some awesome 360-degree videos, basically of my cat running and other stuff. But I live by a river. I've got landscape stuff I want to do, so there's a number of videos on there. 3. I haven't live streamed that much, but this is, for me, it's going to be very critical to set up a live stream schedule, 1 live stream per week. I'm not sure what day, I'm not sure, but when I get all these are just rough notes. This is just the beginning. I'm going to eventually make a flow chart and have, what day I do my live streams, and then I'll make an announcement on that. Number 4 on that, how to edit with Easy Video Maker. I love it. I got the upgraded version, costs $50, but I'm learning a ton of stuff on it, and that goes back to the 360. I know on Hit Film 4 Express there's a way to do 3D. I'm working on that too, but I'm starting to get a good grasp on Easy Video Maker. So I'm going to be doing a 3D videos. I just shared one of them. It's kind of a rough draft, but I'm getting the angles and the lighting and all that. So I'm working on that. So that's another section. There's going to be about 5 or 6 videos there. And then GIMP, working on thumbnails. I'm going to be doing a series on that. Okay, there's about, I don't know, a number of them. But in fact, I spent an hour this morning doing a thumbnail for this particular video using GIMP. So I'll do how-tos on that. Then, I got a new device that I can do some. I'm not sure if mobile live streaming is going to be disconnected for smaller channels, but if not, then I'll just have to. I've got a plan B for that if mobile live goes away for a little while. So, I got a product review that I want to do. Plus, I've got a Magic Link. I signed up for Magic Link thanks to Daryl Eves. I've got a video that I'm going to be doing on that. And this checklist, this is what you do. And the main thing, oh yeah, and another thing I want to do is I want to establish a three videos per week schedule. I won't have any particular set days or anything, but that's my objective, is to do 3. I was watching, I can't remember the guy's name, but he had a pretty good plan. He did a lot of math and stuff on it, and I figured that to get to some of these numbers, 3 videos a week, even with all my health issues and everything, I can reasonably do that. I'll just have to work around some time management. That's another video, time management, because I'm trying to balance my still work with this. So I'm working this whole thing. So the biggest thing to do, my point on this is to make a list, write it down. Okay, you'll never get anywhere if you don't write it down. Don't get a list, and and just to take action and to get going. That's what this is about. So again, before I wind down, if you like this video, be sure to go into the description thing, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe, or there's a channel. I've got a card up here, so subscribe, and then be sure I got 2 other videos, and then my little circle subscribe. So at the end of this video, click on the other videos there, and then the subscribe button. Plus I have a subscribe link in there. Plus I create products on stores and stuff. So if you're really interested in some artsy products, go into the links down there. Also, I'm an affiliate for TubeBuddy. If you're not set up with TubeBuddy, check that out. And there's a number of links down there. So anyway, but the biggest thing is, before I go, like I said, number 1, write down your plan. Okay. Number 2, organize your notes. Number 3, take action. Okay, and that's the main thing. Take action. That's about it. I've went on quite a bit, a lot longer than I thought. Anyway, well, you're going to be hearing more from me. This is just the beginning. So take care, and we will be seeing you as soon as possible.